Mindi NDC ka, mindi MPP ka, mindi government, mindi from say ECOWAS, mindi obi aka. Kakra ne Nyankopon so bie puru bi maya. Mubehu ni ametima ya mama na nkasa ene dom na nkasa because the opportunity is there. Who are you to stop freedom?
And go for person stop.
Who is who? To go down. Me convention and all my bias I cancel no. Me fa ha musimo ma say, do you think it's stopping me? I'm going. You see me a crom for every time say nothing is stopping me. And yen nipa de o man obeka in the bubu mu. Na onyankopon hirawa, who are these people to question God's grace? Omodi no kromotima yewie na ombeka obi dia. There is poverty going on in the country. This year and cross 700,000 every kroma.
Finally, Kwame Chida abepiem Kumasi. Na onim so oba no wa man nsapa wa ba betutu bi e de ama ministers omo oman Ghana. Ansa na ebe ko nsem no mu details no mesro say, hi K Black Media dane da be subscribe na wa share na wa like na do comment. Abeto ama me na wa notification bell no so say new update bia no oni nipa wonsa ebedi kan aka. Na make am for tite draw special health center e de ama wa wo hon ma wuhi aba wanya syphilis gonorrhea anase ne ekeka ho say ye hunam ni anase spiritual de make am for tite a draw spiritual health center e de ama o kuma say sokoba obetimi afre no wa matrofo ye eda screen no so sene one no ebetimi edi nkomo na yare bia akohye bebi ache anase adokro ho ache no papa ebema wadrum sene midi kanka wonim say finally ade achida abepiem kuma say anom na oba papa yi agada bombs e de agu ni botoma wabetutu bi e de anase wabe blast MP for no anase amane okoye mpanyinfo omo oman Ghana papa yi ba ye ade okotena akoma FM na wonim say nsem ahodo na papa nkotena akoma FM okan ye no wonim say editwem kan ya echem say oman Ghana ya yewe nke bena yen say yewo minerals anase yewo nyapade bebre ewo man mu a obo ade no amfa ahinta ye ode amaye say hwe man Ghana mu ye ade yewo gold eni ne ekeka ho na so bena yen say Ghana na ye kasa obi ehia no pa oman Ghana na ehia ye because enya de yenim investment say ya ye gold na ye wo anase obo ade no ede adom ye no yetimi hwe na the British for anase bronifo yi apa na o mabeje na o da koye anase o da ko develop aye o man eno na de chida asoja ede agu mpanyinfo ne wona o keka ho eno enam sunti katahye proye enam sunti aye oman Ghana entimi enkoso asa obia etimi ye ne ope no yenko ne ngoti nsema chida ede etudwa bra no fire ye mpanyinfo no ndo bedru kuma so hwa watoto bombs no wa blast obi bia where was the account no account when ni kwan say account no eno so anka yenko ne ngoti e ba e beto aso
enem na ma share business as in 22 years now yetimi build well over $500 million empire from industrialization to commercial buildings, hotels, residential, even national zoos, museums, within a space of 20 years.
Ghana hana unya sa sika no koya na se ehemfa na anya
Ghana heya sika ni nyina
wo Ghana heya
sika ni nyina wo kroma obi obeka tro se sika ni go rich. Although I made my first million in England, I was very young. Maybe crown man farm back cuz never invested in Hawaii. 20,000 pounds na me buy within 3-4 years na senya million ni bi. Say unim sika kra dia ene de tembia no Nyankopon de be kra unsa because unso wa na unim che. Nti na me wo madwuma dada meye but it was a calling and I can't say no to my boss.
Nkofo susu se usika no enye krogen na ode ye de ode ye no.
Say won say Ghana mine no. Won say nyansa esese emayehu say ye de na esese piano e kakra bi because won sika okrom ha say nye politician this kind of mawa na say state money na wafa ombeka say sika dro and I say drugs na me blame omo kofo bebre kasapa but me so ehun say my answer will be because I never let what people say determine my moralities. I just keep doing what I have to do. But we are there Ghana. So who shall Jenny say obi emisa also coin. Udrupe. I won't be able to say now for him now do her. Now see kanunya win. And I don't have to. The proof is there. I built landmarks. My no manoma wina. Obi onyesika otimi kresika etimi two ejuma for ehwe family ehwe mine. So ko ka kire ni say unkodi no me bi echi a yenkwasasema. Because when him say opportunity na nya media man no wiase dia man no they will lose it all again nti ebinimu ha na mo ka omokasa kwa but me ntimi stop you from what you're saying nyansafo na say so mu hu say akra we obo ne homode
yɛmfa say dodoɔ na susu sɛ saa neti a ɛnyɛ no kresa based on their working. You still need to limit perception. And also betimi aboa ma wo presidency no because obi kwa akoto aba na osusu sɛ ebia nsɛm ba komienu we nti onhyɛ da ngina na kwamedi meanwhile nso their working a noise. But how do you limit the noise to ensure say our voice na wo kan etimi aboa?
So with time people will see. So be cry no ya am rubber cry na was so abaya software. With time, you know, people will see say I know this of one part. Maybe after 4 years cry no, omun kind dada mu. Na say obeka so wo kokwa around na ka chiro bia say mentis how eno de hu hia. What I say nipa ni anka se hu se akrai obo ne hu modern. Ebi mu be hu se oh entro cry na no mu twa to no so because no cry ni mu no me ba kroma me bi say obi aso mfa ne sika ma me nya bibiada. Me nko bie bank bia na maka se fa sika bra na ma any times 10 amount. Me nko je obi asika me nko ba obi abosia me nko bank kra ho aban kra me je contract on ne hoda ti me ndi obi aka me ndi NDC ka me ndi MPP ka me ndi government me ndi from say ECOWAS me ndi obi aka. I am a definition, a great example for the youth to look at as an example that we can do it. That's all. Me kwa brochi memu me namfofo ebi mo ye top supermodels ebi mo ye bosses ebi mo ye president omu nyina se nkama yade a enka ye wronga komu MBA omo punu se me metrase. But they say a prophet is not recognized in his own hometown. And I've gotten 8 awards outside Ghana for Ndaimbia MSCC. The biggest maximization. Made 108 apartments. I see 1.5 plots or so. Bro, ni kurana or no new technology. I understand engineering. No crow brands and why but me timmy. Na mine name hunia me. What I say? Abontin so for the omo. Na kakra ne nyankopon so bie punu bi maya. Mube hunia meti maya ma mine ankasa any dominant ankasa because the opportunity is there. Na nipa any daswo because yam fama yen. Anything na masore gina ho no manya sa akukuduro no ene buhye no say me ba besesa because na akra no motiti no mo yede ha empanyifo no so motiti no mo yede aboa ne kan wo ya nto am ne ati odin yintimi nka masore nso ana obi ba obi antimi. Who are you to stop freedom? Are you God? That's my song. And then you stop him. Yeah, who are you to stop freedom? And go for person stop who is who to go down. Me call convention and all my bias, I cancel no. Me faha Muslim say, do you think it's stopping me? I'm going. There is nothing. Ni omuke kan nyina, ebisi me akromfo, ebisi ma say, nothing is stopping me. That is the new youth, the new nation, the new sort of Ghana that we need. Nkrofo a enye ne nipa de o ma no beka na bebubu emu. Na onyankopon hirawa, who are these people to question God's grace? Omo de no kromoti ma ya wie, na ombeka obi de. Unye ya menko kan obi de yesi ebraso ebra na yenyina ebo and at time na nyankopon de ama yenyina ebi mu bewu at the age of 40 ebi mu bewu at the age of 70 ebi mu so bewu at the age of 80 patem fa ho obi o ha o ndi 40 kra ne oye no wudi nkrofo mo di 70 times 100 boma omuntimi nye na sa na wi asete nyankopon bo yenyina se obi ama ye ne de ebi mu de omu free se omo ankasa na omo ba ba ye omo de and so man dru ba bia you can't be wise in your own eyes. I think that the country needs people like us.
What's my kind of say last year in we decided I just said one share down planning a be for manage Ghana. It just came at an impulse that me share me obi the bear 10, 15, 20 years are planning so be so your president.
And yeah then.
And also just 1 year. And then now what the out to was yes. Yeah, me too.
Only bakra or did 10, 20 years no. A plan is say oba be digana so. Oba yeah then. So na oka. Catch me. Ebi big catch me. So mo be yeah then.
Ebi the free senior high school but ebi so
10, 20 no. Omo yeah then.
Ebi the free senior high school ebi so infrastructures. Ebi so egu so mo.
Enti oma ye ni nyina. No oma ye nyina ma ye dey ase Ghana any problem. Na o kasa te say na ebi a woni problem. Woni problem e bo a.
The men kasa me ni problem.
Wo bi.
Yeah, me wo bi.
Wo problem pa. Ani enka ho aseme. Now because who catch me say so did 20 years.
I'm not saying that. Using just 1 year to say oh year no.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think say it doesn't
matter because already what do you think I'm doing? Already me sin dying. Already I'm creating jobs. Already I'm building industrial platforms. And no man no. Me I met him catch up potting say me hwehwe politician bia and I say me hwehwe oman panyin bia or yes I no man. Omuntimi nye. Enti nya se ebia ade omo ye no mimi ntimi nya ade omo ye no ebebre titi ho a omo nya hwe na me ye me no ma dada I've employed Italians and Portuguese and Ghanaians and different types of people in the world. I'm building skyscrapers in your country, landmarks in our country, sorry. Now, when no politician now can say, I'm prepare 20 years. I don't know about money. Huh? A coin crom, we are crom to with the state money. Musumuba, Akonya pen and money jihwan, I say, a man on a money jihwan. I am interested in the country. I am here to build a nation. I am here to build a country. That is the legacy I want. That is what I want. I have made money before. I have made riches and I've gone through poverties. And here, medibida, sika, medibida, my ebida. And so, Mr. And as I say, no, my already say, me a mine in him. Now, I'm being questioned because they say, prepare me 1 year, 10 years, and not 20 years. No, you don't need that.
So, tell me, maybe 4 years. They say unemployment rate in the number 14.1. The issue of unemployment, giving the opportunity as the president,
very simple.
Tell me.
The Kruma, Yakrana, India mines Okrano, ya steady, and who say the attributable reserves, not proven reserves, attributable reserves. Wokroma 4.7 trillion within the 15 regions. Good voter region. Good Takrade. Takrade is one of the most richest regions on the continent. Now me breaking it down. Cocoa, oil and gas, gold, rubber, bauxite, would in my 1.763 trillion. One aka sase mache omai mu hasada. Say western region says can pay good for more. Why na waka is a voter region omo lake base oil basin is onshore. Is worth what they have discovered. Now a good oil keke is over 28 billion. One akatre say farming the actual potential of farming in those areas in certain products and commodities is worth billions. Ejuma ben and crown Ejuma ben and what regions winning. Unima dear Omokwa and that's why it is almost regions no crown. Farm and here because another 4 years biano Ubi Besan no Akoka Momo 200 and yenti Samonto and into crown and minor crisis almost in the crown. Yensi. So Quabrich we share Manchester and your Manchester no more football club and your one or more factories and no more I crow. I will crow now free sell crowing and over Titia Ninasu, Nabaco Pene Juma, a crab penny, the only place. Mr. Kumasi Kramukumasia, Mr. Playman Ba, Michel Roof Nina, Nina, that I almost assigned 19 ABA 80 more, almost assigned you. Yes, you can phone in your way. Dako farm some way. Apino Moy. Tikana Mupano away. As you can phone it some way and Omoy. Muama Kukumo, before you're not higher. Your Casa Bibia were against everything. Let's stand up and do what is positive for our people. There is poverty going on in the country. This year, and cross 700,000 every kroma. Vote to Krame, vote to Nibinekono. Na Brorina or no watching on Mokon, Ufisa or Munisani Panomunya, Quachu Mako, Kojo, or Romokohi. Ye and Krana, ye free or Muniano, or be at home, or be a momu free visa. And more £10,000 a month. Say be mayonnaise, a be may way. Or no crowd was seen Kura we are why any roads in our one hospitals, one banks, or only be dinner. Or no crano or toe nipa. Then tis our one nipana one fananya she. Wa was seno, who go to this one fanyashi was seno, who minerals no one fanyashi was seno. So be so but no Saba Yanso, must there be.
Now, come the difference is that, sir, is issue are okay. Yet. You go the timber to the extent say the president said yet is come. I think say every leader or person lead biano or knowledge of the amount of resources in there. In fact, they were telling us that we have over $400 billion bauxite. Yet is and they say it. They are aware. At the end of the day, the two ministers not difference of them.
Well, I'm not only saying it. I'm also telling you how I'm going to do it. In your face, may catch rouse and you mean kaneke. Now, catch them say me 400 billion bauxite. Now, say, my Chinese phone to call Mukruma. What is the point? I was, of course, Chinese, Baba Juma Ukruma. A plant now, or two bauxite, China, Akoyan aluminium, Masako tono. And your plant now, this is auto. Nyansa way into your top. Plant now, no, what be two bauxite now, they corner. Ako China, no makoyen aluminium. We are now import yaba. One kasa material. Oh, there's a proverb, African proverb say, Nenchia, Nenitra, Nentono. Our person across the border. No, they came back as a corned beef because what? That's a cry. ye kuna yamna de na fra baby de na hyechense mu ye nim baby an ba kra be free biem there is no more cattle that will come out of that enti ye say ye jan sa no ma na ye no say nkrofo pe e no mu betimi aba ye kurom abefefa no ma e de akọ ye na ye ma omo sa kwan no na leaders no aden abrofo sen e no omo no omo tra dem e sign a contract with them almost 10% per na Ghana pay. You know, I was just sending a message to Ghanaians. Me use Bruni as a spokesperson. Let me show you Ghana for baye. Na mo akra no munim law no. Say makofa Bruni baye politics. Political party baye na me di Bruni ni baye. New force is a movement. Enti mo anu mo take mo facts right. Se munya mo facts ansa na mo judge ni pa. Nka mo betimi aye ahwe no maye. Na ye better say ye be employer brofo ti say omo na omo ye adwuma man dan say ye di omo be kwakoshe office boko. No ma ba no ma bobo tie. No ma be sign a contract bi hu ani say almost a lithium concession we nyina no e China for dia adea on be roads bi amaye then bitumen no kra no ya na sese me ametie me akra enso minim se ne see put bitumen together through methanol plant by creating petrochemicals. I'll be using petrochemicals, you know, and they are butane, butane, all the 10 things except for cocaine. I'll be media BB. These minerals is what petrochemicals is what you need. Now, I wouldn't mean your bitumen. Bitumen crowd water. I better not me your 6 roads. Mo free say ebia ankrofo ko fa abrofofo you can say template bia o ma year for mo manifesto. No ma be ready. Any o school kakra bia o ma ko Oxford near that. Eno na em fe. Abrofo no ma eno na ye mo fe say the president omo tete abrofo na omo den omo hye minister time no massa. That's me. My name is Nana Kwame Bediako. My shirts, my sleeves are rolled and I turn my money around. I turn my wealth around. It is something that is not hidden. It's in your face. I have created it. It is in your face. Some of the landmarks in Accra, they all belong to me. I built it myself. Man kwanko dio aban bi achi state money ba kokora state money back Ukraine. Until you be on once, no Yanisika way. I rush upon this kind of man and I say drugs and please. All you need is wisdom and knowledge.
Okay, so let's talk about Obey President Minister Sen and Kado Meyejuma.
Oh, it depends. It depends, Kojo. Ebia ministers na me no Meyejuma no. Me nya but shekakra. Me fa bebre from the beginning. Me make sure say departments na ministers no controlling you. First of all, I go to the roots of the problem. I'm on one performing. What you say? And sana me the minister no crash ho na me timi amano a proper scope. Say what you money? Because ukofa obisi works and housing. It's so making sure say their houses they're facing the deficits of the country. Inti say ABR 1.8 million deficits of people that don't have homes. So, Minister, no, I will give them a KPI. Say in 2 years, you need to close at least 20 to 25% of this issue. You have to give us the strategy and you have to give us the proof how that this investment is happening. And then it be a $10,000 a whole house. And he say, yeah, see, 9,000. That is 10,000. It's 10 million. What in a mission? And depending the area, the people are homeless, you know. And I mean, can't you say Sidano super pet? Make sure say that development is integrated. Now integration, you know, me catch it because they be a most radio presenters into this part of the business. Maybe I want to say, so we see low income housing or baby. Now we could see down 10,000 and I say 2,000 or now I integrate sa edano with hospitals, clinics, and factories. And conforming to me a juma. And next door. It is an tukwan ebia travel about 20 kilometers and at 24 kilometers. So it takes them an hour and a half because of our infrastructure. So an hour and a half. And that's 3 hours of the day you've taken from them.
Right.
First of all. And at the cost of the transport are all cut for 20 kilometers and 20 kilometers back, which is 40 kilometers a day. In 5 days times a month times a year. By 8 to 9 years, no, I talk Sada no times 2. You understand? And this is something that we're refusing to do.
So based on your mission and vision, when this was doing, how many do you want to start with? Maybe first 1 year or 2 years of your time?
Oh, I think between 14 is okay.
14?
Yeah, 14 to 19. So you
less than 20?
Oh, yes. It's very smart because for me, some of even the ministerial positions, you have to leave it empty first.
Empty.
Yes, just don't force to put people there, because whether they're there or they're not there is more or less as it's not working.
Okay.
So sometimes no problem with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem with her. As I say, we're making sure say what find a solution answer. And some problems, no, the solution is to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
To normally be you have to avoid it for a year. Now, what concentrate say maybe a 10 and as a 12, and I'll be to me manage, a control it and operate it. Then you do it. Now you see that within a year, no, maybe a 7, a bit now. You have more room to take more ideas.
Right.
Adreno, as I say, junior, as I say, chance and so now other things will come in.
Let's look at the constitution. Are you okay, ma'am?
I think the constitution is still colonized. Osha, because maybe the constitution means no man no be wom. Quite the same be crana. I be a umbitima boa my way power more nyansa or more skills or more business people. No. So more read the constitution now. Omon standing up to be a government or to be a part of politics. What you say? I hate to say ukwa na yamawa naked. About say taxes me me and dine mini business, mini bibia. The politicians you know omu declaring themselves say you need taxes be here because constitution is a law. Until when you look at the capital institutionalized laws now, omu constitution ni muna ema bohu kakra. Say you be your mind background or person bo mind na you leave it. And I quite say no and conform we politicians no more tricks no for the game. Into one no move until I quite say the interest is within the political world and not the Kurunan Kasa. And I say, I think first of all, is too much. When you try to change something with force and one time, I think it should be reviewed slowly and it should be tweaked.
Okay. Now,
with time, you know.
Ghana beyond aid in Ojitum.
Why should we even talk about that? We are giving aid. I mean, we share some of the things I've done, some of the philanthropical things I've done in my country that makes me be reckoned with Africa. I was one of the first I called Turkey to give them aid. When I got there, they say, huh? An African? To come and bring us 1,000 tents, mattresses, food, after they got the earthquake. Aid. Huh? Aid bang. Sana ya tuo aid na nem somebody esaka ho a say you are born in we krumi. Aid bang biem ne pe. We have to learn to stand on our feet as a country. As I say ya etimi gina na so ye normal. Na etimi bo nipa foforo kra. Na wiase no embo hia. Obi a otimi che, obi a otimi ma. Saa onipa kro no ono no one side deji. Enti say wunimi se no ma ye. Untimi mashe wa untimi produce bibia na obi ato Nigeria anaso obi ato Togo anaso obi ato America wo de nkrofo de a o ma produce nko na okoto na te say o ma no wa hifa
oba abeje bosia oba president abeje bosia
bobosia na editi kro ubetimi abobosia de aye roads organa ha ubetimi abobosia e de atua nkrofo a o mati o mu ni adwuma ka yen fanya sa bosia and bosia yade a ubo a udim say bosia mi boy say 400 I met my 800 ukoji ya na now they are 800 no na fe de say 800 obetimi de are 16 na one sound de no yi 400 na to nchen na fe de wo de ni aka no etuatua interest na wo de usika ko woni na chese no bank no kra ba obosia no na ya adwuma ma na wo ko ba obosia na mo ba mo acheche mo de amema contract any judgment debt eno na wo free say betimi ahwe kroma 3 billion ucha ema Ghana maya obia benya say $100.
Okay.
Anti nyabosia.
Trube kwa kwaje ana wonye kra.
Oh, me free say I am the new IMF for this country. If I can find a solution for this country to gain 10 to 30 billion in the space of 4 years. What do you need IMF for?
Obetimi anya 30 billion in Ghana ha.
Masa, ekwan be brave wo ha, obetimi. E de anya sai sika no.
E wo Ghana ha.
E wo Ghana ha.
Anko jebosia.
Na suppose ya no ujiguma. Kwa na ekosoro. Ana ebe mini e man no so be mini no. Inti se ubenya kwan bia ubetimi anya sika wo krom hade a no afasa kwan no
emrante youth and sports no nim so ye obabu no hu sen Ghana ye football na de e koni agudie ni na sefo ni
enkoye me I would like to have an African Champion League to say European League. That's the kind of idea I may invest in. Me metia kra no me pesika bi akoto Chelsea obi ehu say me anas makoto Manchester United na ma kire broni kra say yes we are powerful. And I'm not interested say Kotoko Asante Kotoko is a great team. 3 days ago I went to Papa Aku's team. He's one of my legends. Opokun timuni ade misusa no mo na no mo bobo. Just say yo ya mo kra me legend cry say so mo ye. And then as I can be football agents or Nigeria nyina o ma connected. Yeah dey no di agro. Bro ni person otoye players. Let's build our own African league. Now so oba beto on turn straight. And yes afa na ye smuggle nipa ni free ane de ko Holland. Ni akoto ni chochopon abi. Ah what I say omo nyina o be wie football na hia omo. Ghana for ne Nigerians near the idea omkuko nyina bebre ankosi omuhwe ombewie na bi nya sika ebi nso adi ebi nso asɛ no because we don't have the industry.
All right, what's your position on LGBT?
LGBTQ or something.
LGBT no say bema ni na se for
me de ayade me free say ya ntete yesa Ghana na menyini ye yinim se nesi a oba ne oba ene obema ne obema edida because here you ha nyina no ye free oba mu ne bae ene ye nyina nso ye papa ene ye nyina nso o maame na emom ade a me free say parliament no asom dodo a omoka no it's a strategy a omudi educating crane mum because enkwara bebre nim about LGBTQ as a den okay say obeko techima ewo ho obeko go so ewo ho eno ne aka kire radio fo ne journalist nyina say mumbisa sa question mun the more amuka no na mu educate Ghana for say there's gay and there's lesbianism. The problem is that we have a crash in our economy. Number one problem e come there you need adwuma eno ma bebre akroma say ye diso parliament oti ho no ade ha no obroni asem a wo western a ono no obema ne obema ene nam kwa anfofi o ma no emfa ne ho eye ne kuro ene wapenisa ene na ne yaje eno ato ye ho so ene ye refi ade kropa ehia poten a bema eman no asumdua ba ha enti me free say they educating the children. Right. The more they create awareness, they educating them say komo betimi a ade we no omunja ma western for no no mu di omo asem na nkrofo a mo ye LGBTQ no so ebi mu so wo power pa ebi mu ye presidents ebi mu ye organization ebi mu kora ho a ebosia eno mo bo eman wa Africa na nti wo hwe a men bibi o ho a etese etimi gina na so na ye face wo hwe ma me a ofri America ba ya was so ye vice president from America or me na me fi so obakra no oba be ka se o Ghana matise mo economy na crash na president asma me say emo abempa na betimi aboa mo ambra mo wo sa asem enso oba ye no asma obeka no LGBTQ all kind asem no so kire no na ni kunu agina ne nchen na wo hwe no man say if I was the president I would stop her. Say, please, don't talk about this when you bring your own husband to my country. What kind of education are you trying to give our people?
Nana Akufo-Addo over 10 over man saying.
And I'm not here to give anyone marks. Me, I just know that the country has problems. Neither Nana Akufo-Addo or Mahama or Alan Martin or I think say they are all leaders who belong to a party. And some of them had great intentions. But when they sat on a party, due to the colonial influence and the foreign influence that dictates our political principles and chronicles, they've had the wrong governance. That's all. And not to call names, I'm not here to judge people either. I'm not here to justify the situation. I'm here to bring a solution, a hope to a reason why this country has so much fear in them. I am replacing it with hope. A good strategy.
Final word, 30 seconds.
Oh, me pesa me catch Ghana mindset. Hwe akra ne boso ohye. Akra wo akokuduro. Akra wo animdia. Akra wo nyansa. Akra wo sunsu. Onya akra na onenam hokwa. Oya akra ya asma no. Tisemo hu bia me yemoba. Munso me mu. Ayese maba. Se me ba be di mu ntro na mape bibia di. Menye bia di dada. Sika no so menye bia pedada. Ohia no so menye bia di so dada. Nti me ba ya me de me free say emre na so say oman no nyina no ebetime hu say esese ema enkra enso ye edikanfo na empanyifo no so a omo oman ni mu no so afutuo bia ompese omo de maye bia no a omo de beboa no omo mfa mayen na esese Ghana fo sua inheritance and predecessors. As I say, inherit bibia. As I say, omutimi sutias. Yes, yes. And Brena so say, you bet trainee and cra no musu edi mine enim. Ti Ghana for about 2024. Mr. Rama, I'm from an into form. Someone who say, Anya Biano, a mine much ebia to say as Antini say or no say, Chebinin so say or say, I come for cranny mwatite. Na politics na titi musa. My entra ho emanentity enormantity musa. Yamfa ya dwene embra ni mbom na akwantu ametu nyina akọ bolega akọ tamale akọ goso techiman sehwewe aso aba asantemam and your problem nyina ya baako pe economy na adwuma enio enti yaman no ye baako yemunchi chesa abrofo na no mobile no mabayi borders na ma bibia aye nationality please skip the nationality enter mentality na wadwene no wodwene memumpi na dwene hu ye na nyina no yemfa embu emano together yensi emano together na yenye ne yembom enti 2024 abai mesra enkora mutie me mama me ma monte ase ana omunim no educate them mama musu hu se wusa Kwame Nkrumah bedi ade ana se no wusa na obedi ade na ne bo hye enti otimi ye no mapa but the fit is at time no so no man timi ko fast sa enti eno ana me de atomanim no
na Kwame Bediako. We wish you well.
Thank you.
I'm sure, sir, Ibeguswa engage you.
Thank you.
When we are getting to the heat of the period.
Thank you.
We are in it. I'm sure.
I'm sure to go to
Nana Kwame Bediako for president. Maybe CCA.
I ya call akote in some chida and as Bediako ede to Jabra no chese. First year my Ghana say kase minerals and as near can with there. Ya Ghana for about there no ede che. Nemum epanaye say kata shapro yenti yenhu near de nyampadie no edebe na ye kase Ghana investment ya my Ghana ye very poor investment in senior or this ka ebeshe bibi amad at the crow above profits na say profit ebe free mu abano nya de Ghana for epesa ne do munima ene emfaso de anase do munima sika die panso de ade ebe hye mu de nya de oye when in some and the chida ebe du kuma se okotena kuma FM odi tudwa watutu eja anase wa blast obi bia o man Ghana so ye minister wo ye den yo awo man mu a wondwen o man no enkoso no chida akani nyina ede wa blessed obi bia hi Black Media na na message so be subscribe na share na wa like na other comments abetudwa ede amame edin no e yon himagine fo makram